Welcome to the Pageant Cast, your home for beauty pageant news and interviews on the internet.
Welcome to PageantCasTV, and we're here at the Kentucky International Pageants, and I'm here with the director, Glenn. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Tim. Thank you. And thank you so much for being here this weekend. Your presence is very important, and we're very excited about that.
Well, we're going to be showing this interview before the others. What do they have in store with them, with these contestants that you have this year at Mrs. Kentucky International?
Well, they have their personal interview today, the onstage question, followed by fitness and evening gown. And then the new Mrs. Kentucky will be crowned. So there's a lot of exciting things happening this weekend.
And as we speak, we don't know who that is right now. So
we sure don't. And looking at the girls doing the rehearsals and things this weekend, it really could be any one of them who takes this crown. The judges really do have a hard task to.
See, I see it the other way. The judges can't mess it up. It's perfect. It's perfect. Whoever they pick is going to be a great representative for the state of Kentucky.
Well, we're very excited about the new Mrs. Kentucky coming on board with us. We're excited about the opportunities she is going to have this year, her platform, nationals in Chicago in July, and about what she's going to do for the great state of Kentucky.
All right, and I know you have a lot of plans, and I know of some that we can't talk about, but a fantastic year ahead for Kentucky. People should watch this system closely.
Absolutely. Our mission here in Kentucky with Foxtrot Productions, which is our production company, is to really take care of our title holder and provide as many opportunities for her as we possibly can. All
right, and if people want to have Mrs. Kentucky International at their event, how do they do that?
They can go to our website, www.themrskentuckypageant.com.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, and wish you the best of success on tonight's pageant. Thank you. This is PageantCasTV, and we're here at Kentucky International Pageants in Bardstown, Kentucky, and we are talking to Jessica Glascock. She is here competing for the coveted title of Kentucky International 2012 in the Mrs. Division. How are you, Jessica?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for coming out today. Now you just came out of interviews. Did you have a lot of fun in there?
It was wonderful. You don't realize how quickly 5 minutes passes until you're there. And I would have loved to have a longer period of time to talk with some of those judges. They were really personable, made us feel very at ease, very comfortable. It was a great experience.
All right. Well, fantastic. So glad to hear that. Now it's round robin in there. So were you asked the same question a few times? Like, what is your platform?
Well, yeah, it sort of hit in the same realm of things, but lots of questions on my platform, which is Alzheimer's disease.
So tell us a little bit about how you got involved in Alzheimer's.
Okay. I've been involved with Alzheimer's disease for the past 10 years, and my journey began when my grandfather was diagnosed, and he was ultimately taken by Alzheimer's disease. It currently impacts 5.4 million Americans, and that also involves 15 unpaid caregivers to support these people. So I really feel like my journey started with my grandfather, and it's something that I plan to advocate for and keep the battle going until we find either prevention or cure.
How close are we? Are we even close to any sort of cure or prevention method?
As of right now, we unfortunately are not. Alzheimer's disease is the 6th leading cause of death in America. However, within the top 10 causes of death, it's the only one without proper treatment or prevention or cure. So while things are being done, for example, in January, President Obama signed NAPA, which is the National Alzheimer's Project Act. So things are being done to lay out a game plan to really give the proper support and funding that's necessary for the research that will lead to prevention or cure. But as of right now, we're still kind of standing on the brink of things.
Okay. Well, tell me, how did you prepare for today's pageant?
Well, every journey starts with a single step, and I like to say sometimes it starts with a giant leap of faith. And in 2008, I had the privilege to judge the Mrs. Tennessee International Pageant. And it was at that point in time that I realized that this is something that I want to do. So I have spent the last several years mentally and emotionally preparing myself. And in the last year, since the birth of my daughter, getting back into physical shape and really just trying to become the best version of me that I can offer the world.
Well, fantastic. Well, you're certainly in there with a competitive group of ladies, so I wish you the best of luck and success tonight, and hope you have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Mrs. Kentucky International 2012 is contestant number 2, Jessica Glascock.
This is PageantCasTV, and we're here with Stephanie Youngblood. She is competing for Kentucky International 2012. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
So you've had a busy week, I hear.
I have. I've attended a middle school conference the first part of this week and just traveled on to Bardstown and enjoying it.
So do you teach, or are you an administrator, or what's the story?
I'm a middle school social studies teacher. I teach 6th grade.
Oh, my condolences. I was a substitute teacher for a year in the middle schools. You are the bravest person I know.
Thank you. Thank you.
So social studies, what are the 6th graders learning right now?
We're learning about world geography. So we're reading maps, and we're talking about culture and economics. We're also talking about government and civics.
You know, it's tougher for kids today because I had to remember USSR, and now there's, 30, 40 of those little things in there?
That's right. That's right. But we're really not about memorizing anymore. We're about application now. So we're moving on into that 21st century of taking what you know and applying it.
Okay, well, fantastic. So tell me a little bit about your platform here today for Kentucky International.
Okay, my platform is making dreams come true. I've been a volunteer for the Dream Factory for over 5 years. I've been a part of over 100 dreams granted to children with critical and chronic illnesses in the Western Kentucky area. I look forward to continuing to volunteer and raise awareness for that organization. I'm also a director of a non-competitive pageant for men, women, children, and adults with special needs.
Okay. Now, I do have to ask you, Dream Factory, is that like Make-A-Wish, or is it something completely different? I'm sure you've heard this before. I hope I'm not offending you.
No,
Okay.
absolutely. And I'll be glad to tell you what the difference is.
Okay.
We are very similar to Make-A-Wish. The difference is we are all volunteers. We have 4 paid employees. 2 of those are part-time, 2 are full-time, and the rest of us are all volunteers, just giving our time to make a difference. But we do grant dreams to children between 3 and 18 that have critical and chronic illnesses.
What's a favorite dream, or what's a dream that you've granted that's been unusual? Either one.
Well, you know, with children, you usually say, well, we're able to spend almost $5,000 on this dream. What would you like? He wanted a Power Wheel. And that's it.
A what?
A Power Wheel. Power Wheel, and that's it.
What is a Power Wheel?
It's just one of those little motorized cars that kids ride in.
Okay.
$100. Most children would have said, I want a Power Wheel, and added about 15 to 20 things. So that was a little unusual for me, but it was definitely an eye-opener that a lot of times we take life for granted. And
absolutely.
Yes.
So, when you make these dreams come true, how does it feel for you as the dream maker?
It's very awesome because we know that positive experiences during illnesses actually affect the health of of anyone. And I was drawn to the Dream Factory, wasn't really for sure why. Volunteered with them for about 3 years, and my dad was diagnosed with cancer. And it was at that point I realized why I was there. And that's what got me through my Dream Factory family, and just seeing those children that were as innocent as what I saw my dad, and going through some of the same things. And it's very inspirational. Every dream that we've granted, whether it be close to 5,000 or Disney or a shopping spree, they're all individual and they're all great.
Well, fantastic. Tonight's the pageant, so we hope you're a little bit closer to your dream of being Mrs. Kentucky International 2012, because it's still 2011. I got to remember that is for 2012. Hope to see you in Chicago. Thanks so much for coming here on PageantCast TV.
Thank you.
This is PageantCast TV, and we're here at the Kentucky International Pageants, the first one in 10 years, and here you are. This is Lisa Humphries. She's Mrs. Kentucky International 2011. We didn't get to talk at National, so I'm so glad we were able to come out here and talk to you before you give up the crown.
Yes, thank you. This is a wonderful opportunity to speak with you, Tim. Thanks.
Well, let me tell you, one of the questions that we always ask at International is, what is your platform?
My platform is with the Arthritis Foundation because I'm a sufferer of osteoarthritis, so it's been a real good experience working with the Arthritis Foundation and their cause.
So is that preventable at all, arthritis, or is it something genetic, or how does arthritis occur?
Really, there are a number of ways that arthritis can occur. Of course, it can be inherited genetically, but also it can occur through injuries as well.
An injury, what type of injury would cause arthritis? Too much typing or something like that? No, that would be carpal tunnel, wouldn't it?
Well, it could be too much typing. You could get it in your hands. It could be overuse syndrome. It could be from an accident or something happening at work.
Okay, well, for me, overuse would probably be typing. That's the sad part of it. So have you had many appearances this year as Mrs. Kentucky International?
Well, I have my title in March, and right now we're in November, so I had a good 8 months, and I pretty much averaged about an appearance each month in the state of Kentucky for the Arthritis Foundation, and also I did a few appearances for Go Red for Women.
Now, did you get to do any parades, any of that sort of fun stuff, or what type of appearances did you get?
I didn't get to do any parades, but I did get to do the Arthritis Walk, and I sang the national anthem at the Arthritis Walk in Louisville at Slugger Field, which is really exciting. They are the ones who make the Louisville Slugger. And also in Lexington, I got to sing God Bless America for their baseball game.
And you're going to get to sing the national anthem here tonight, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. This is Lisa Humphrey. You know, you didn't get to do any parades. Why don't you give us a pageant wave off? Goodbye from Bardstown, Kentucky. We're live at Kentucky International Pageants 2012.